12 for none. Kent then, good looking shot from Muyeye, that one. It's a cover drive. It's more of a steer really through the offside, but it's beautifully played. Leach to Muyeye and clips that. Well, it was some force actually. Back foot drive behind square.
This one will play the same. Taylor bowls width and Muyeye smashes it away behind square on the offside. He is not going to ignore, throw themselves at it.
Absolutely. So Muyeye faces his first ball from Hartshorn, who again dug it in, and he's whacked it away over mid wicket for 4 runs.
Got to accept that, I think. Finch bowls and Muyeye edges and gets over the slips. I said Finch was the quickest in the Worcestershire side, and he shows that. And we also saw that bounce, Marie, that we were talking about.
Flown through.
Here's Finch again in bowls, and that is short and smashed away by Muyeye. That's a rank long hop from Finch. Dragged it down, and Muyeye just swung it around, whacked it over mid wicket.
Maybe more runs, but it may give you a chance, yeah.
Finch bowls, 4 more, short and wide, whacked away. Not good from Finch. 2 really, really poor deliveries in that over. Well, not if you're going to bowl a half volley.
Oh, what are we
outside
doing?
off stump. Beautifully put away, it must be said, and a 50 of high quality from Tawanda Muyeye. Finch in again, bowls, and that is 4 more. Whacked away off the back foot, over cover, great shot. Muyeye is on fire.
Seen for Worcestershire supporters from the score. The load of edge has gone, and that's an illustration. Second slip has taken it to their left. Muyeye's pushing forward at that one with hard hands towards a ball from Joe Leach. Leach to Beldrum, and now edged and gone. Well, there we are. As it just got lively off a length from Daniel Beldrum, and he's pushed forward at it. He's gone up to second slip. I think that's Rob Jones again, and taken head high.
From him.
From the new road end, and he's got him caught behind. Jack Leaning's gone. Joe Leach picks up his 3rd, and this is gone from almost a nightmare into a pretty decent start now.
Is Taylor to Everson. That's a more convincing shot off the back foot, and he's driven that through the offside. Lovely shot from Joey Everson. A lot of Taunton. Oh, has that gone through the slips? It has. And he's pushing forward or reaching forward. You know, tempers the excitement a little bit. Well, that's a play and a miss, or has he? No. Thinnest edge through to Gareth Roderick, and it looked like Everson might well perish that way just before lunch, and it's Adam Finch in the first over after the interval. A wicket in the first over since lunch, and it's a play deliberately wide by Harry Finch down towards 3rd, taking advantage of that.
Short, and it's been fended off and caught back for point by Jake Libby, and Finch is out, and it's the first Worcestershire wicket for Hartshorn.
From his second spell. As he goes full of play and a miss, nicked off, and it's been given. Compton is standing there, head up in the sky, doesn't look like he's hit it, or he seems aggrieved by it, but the Worcestershire boys are happy. Douglas End, nice and full, driven. Not so confidently, but it is effective. Should reach the boundaries for 4 runs, past mid-on. There's Finch again. Driven beautifully there by Stewart, through extra cover mid-off for 4 runs. As Joe Leach chasing it, can't quite chase it down. Just a little bit over pitch there by Finch, and as we were talking about, Stewart being an aggressive batter. It's Finch in again, a bit fuller here, and it's a genuine edge outside. A 3rd slip that races away to the boundary for 4 runs. To add to Parkinson's score, moves on to 5. Finching again, that is short and wide, and Parkinson almost front foot cuts that through deep point for 4 runs.
8 for 3. So Hartshorn bowls, and the last ball of the over is cracked away through the covers by Stewart. So a boundary off the last ball of the over, 2 successive overs, and at the end of that one.
From the Douglas End, full, and that's whipped away to 3rd man. Kind of an edge, but pretty well controlled for 4 runs. This is why we probably need that 3rd man. Sailor in again, and that's driven and caught by Jones at 2nd slip. Just a little bit straighter that time. Sailor in again. First ball, that's a massive drive to start with from Hakeem
Well, there you go.
Jordan. So I think that answers how he's going to look to play. out to deep point, 4 runs off his first delivery.
Worcestershire bowling up a storm. Drive by Stewart. He's not even bothered to step down the pitch and think about a run there. That's gone all the way for 4 runs. Straight
Comes over the wicket, and
there we go.
Stewart has pulled a back of a length delivery, head high through square leg for 4. And here comes Leach again, and it's bowled him. It's a slashing.
Commentary change brings wicket.
A decent left arm bowler, and we saw him at Taunton, but he's edged that one to second slip. Rob Jones catches it chest high or throat high. Couldn't miss out on that one, and a dab forward by Ogbourne.
We're going to hurt a little bit.
Is Leach now. Oh, he's edged it again, and that is caught this time. That's a good low catch, in fact, by...
Brilliant catch.
Is that Rob Jones
That's
again?
Rob Jones again,
It is
yeah.
indeed. That's a great grab from Jones.
He bowls it full down the leg side, and it's worked away, beats the fielder in at square leg for 4 runs, added to Roderick's score, which takes the total to 19 for none.
Ogbourne round the wicket, bowls, and Roderick drives handsomely, beautifully to mid-off. He is a lovely driver of the ball, Gareth Roderick, particularly straight down the ground, but that one...
As Grant Stewart comes in again, and that's a lovely looking back foot punch there by Roderick. That was a gorgeous stroke through the offside for 4 runs, timed beautifully, held his pose.
And bowls, it's all very nice and rhythmical. However, the end result on that occasion is a wide long hop, which Gareth Roderick.
Again here to Libby, and that's crunched off the back foot, 4 runs through the vacant cover region.
The Worcestershire bowlers were generating by this point, and
This one from Everson is again short of a length, a little bit wider this time, forced off the back foot through the covers by Libby, and it has.
As Everson comes in again, this is full and driven straight back down the ground. He tries to get a foot on it. Is it going to the boundary? Yeah, it has gone over the boundary rope for 4 runs. Ridiculous end, and that's guided down to third man. That was not a genuine edge, that was a very well placed guiding an open face, beating second slip down to third man for 4 runs. It has been beaten a few times. Everson strays down the leg side, and that's clipped lovely by Roderick for 4 runs, adds to his total, moves on to 45.
There's Ogbourne in again, bowl short and swivelling round. Libby gets that down to fine leg for 4. Sprawling attempt down there at the save, but in and bowls, and that's he's got him caught behind. So slightly wider this one outside off stump. The best line he's bowled. He's been too straight, to be fair. Off the Ogbourne in bowls. Ooh, and he's got his new bat. Has got him some runs for the new bat sponsor, but it was off the edge, and it was only just wide of the diving.
Continue that success today.
Ogbourne in again, bowls, and well, he continues it here because that is glorious. 4 runs, half volley, to be fair, right in the slot.
Just in awe of the seam position.
Yeah. Oh, he's got him. Kashif is out. That's the first wicket for Akin Jordan. Bounced a bit. It's the one we saw this morning several times. That's how Joe Leach got his wicket. Garrett bowls, Roderick defends, and that is the end of day 1. 137 for 2 then, Worcestershire. Gareth Roderick, 53 not out. Excellent from him.
So well though, in respect of that. Gets in position early there for the leg glance, does Roderick. It's a lovely shot.
But it's not been consistent.
Jordan too. Oh, it's a snort, and that has got him. It's an edge, and that's lifted off a length as well. And I think Roderick tried to get his bat out of the way of it. Looks like it's moved.
Garrett in bowls, and he's got 4 runs here, Jones. That's the loose one. That's just eased the pressure, and he hasn't missed out. Short and wide outside the off stump, and cut beautifully by Jones. To Jones, that's a lovely shot. Over pitched on leg stumps. Exactly what I was talking about 10 minutes ago about Akin Jordan. Not quite yet got the consistency required to holding Stewart back for exactly this occasion. That said, he bowls a bit of a loosener there, short and wide outside the off stump, and Adam Hose cracks it away for 4.
There is a huge amount of work going into that.
Lovely shot from Rob Jones here. First ball of a new over from Grant Stewart, half volley on leg stump, and Jones just beautifully clipped it through mid wicket. Didn't try and hit it too hard.
As Osborne begins a new over, finds the outside edge of Hose's bat, but it goes past second slip, and
Hose just plays that deliberately through third, and that'll go for 4 runs as well. He's opened the face on that, and that will go for 4. And
this one's short, and Jones puts that away excellently through backward point. Lovely, up on his toes, times beautifully. It runs away for 4, takes him to 49, brings up the Worcestershire 200.
The worry that they've got. And that's a great catch. There we go.
Sensational catch.
Jack Leaning, second slip. Rob Jones out for 49. Great catch.
Off ball again, and well, right on cue. D'Oliveira does take it on and smashes this one for 4.
a bit of variable bounce.
Yeah.
So you can hit the right length, Parkinson. Well, it doesn't matter what you do if you're going to toss it up like that, because D'Oliveira's not allowing it to pitch. He slammed it through the covers.
Ederson bowls, beautifully driven by D'Oliveira. He's in the mood, is Brett D'Oliveira, the Worcestershire captain this morning. Overpitched and as good a shot, probably. Batsman down. This one's short from Everson and smashed away by D'Oliveira on the leg side. 1 bounce, 4 over, deep mid-wicket.
Worcestershire building their lead after lunch as Everson to D'Oliveira. Lovely crisp shot through the offside, cover drive. A whip of the hands.
And Parkinson bowls again. D'Oliveira on the back foot, cuts, and that might well be another 4. He's really in the mood. Beautifully executed by D'Oliveira. Parkinson bowls. D'Oliveira smashes this one away down to backward point again. Another cracking shot from D'Oliveira. Goes to 46. 250 is up for Worcestershire. They're racing on now.
Lifts his bat, stays still, drives through the ball low. Lovely extra cover drive from him. 4 more runs.
Bowls, and D'Oliveira pulling a short one out on the leg side. Be a couple here as Alfie Ogborn runs round to field, and that is Brett D'Oliveira's 50, and it's come off 46 deliveries with 7 4s. Some of the innings higher up the order, and he's got 4 more here as Jordan. It's a bit of a gimme, that one, wide for tape, so I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. 4 more for D'Oliveira here, who is absolutely enjoying himself. This one banged in short by Hakeem Jordan, and D'Oliveira
begins this spell, and he's drifted into the pads, and Hose has flicked this away. 4 through mid-wicket. Runs are flowing with this new ball for Worcestershire. D'Oliveira step down. That is short and wide, and he rocks back and puts this through cover point for 4 runs.
Jordan in, bowls to Hose, short, swung away on the leg side. He's got a top edge, and he's going to be caught, Adam Hose, and he is caught down at long leg. I think Garrett is the fielder taking the catcher. It might be Grant Stewart. That's a good wicket. It is George Garrett. A good wicket for Hakeem Jordan. His 3rd of the innings. Interesting and attractive on a day like today, as Brooks clips this one down to fine leg 4. Lovely shot, beautifully timed. It was a bad delivery, over pitched outside leg stump. Jordan bowls to him, and he's walking down the pitch and just beautifully driving through the covers. What a magnificent shot. Jordan in again, and he lets the pressure off, and that's exactly what the problem has been for Kent throughout, because he's just another good delivery there. Consistency that is so frustrating, and it's demonstrated again, because again he's gone to the boundary. Again it's a lovely shot, square on the offside, but he's short of a length.
A deep fine leg as well, as Stewart bends his back and bowls, and that's driven past Jordan. No chance of him cutting that one off, and driven by Ethan Brooks for 4.
A new over, bowling to Brett D'Oliveira. D'Oliveira is on 97, and he is out. He's given it away. Bit of a wide one, and he's chipped it up in the air to backward point, played absolutely beautifully. As Brooks sweeps and Parkinson appeals. Umpire Pollard, I thought he was going to give him out. He was just moving one pebble from one hand to another. No, he's gone.
Get to 450 is Ogbourne.
No, well, he won't. That's an interesting one because Joe Leach has gone LBW to Ogbourne for 1.
Jordan.
That's out.
And
yeah, I thought that looked out.
another wicket for him as wraps Taylor on the pad and the fingers up. As Finch lays into a short ball and
We've got a 6. First of the game.
certainly within a white ball game as Jordan pitches this up and Finch has full-blooded hit that down the ground into the Basil D'Oliveira stand for 6 more runs.
Worcestershire should have time to wrap up victory.
And there, as Jordan does get his 5th wicket, as Finch with a big swing across the line and the ball cannons into leg stump. And that concludes the innings. Worcestershire 447 all out.
Taylor to bowl to Muyeye then, drive, good looking one too, and that'll go for 4, well it will, through extra cover. Brett Oliveira chases it, but might be an 85. Here's Taylor to Muyeye on the back foot, lovely drive that one, and Kashif Ali tries to stop it, but that's hit cleanly.
Here's Leach in again now, bowls, and Bell Drummond cuts for 4. Long hop, cut away, and bowls, and Muyeye is driving beautifully through the covers off the back foot. Not a particularly bad delivery from Leach, that one. A little bit short of a length, outside off stump, but a glorious back foot cover drive from Tawanda Muyeye.
Taylor dropped this one short and Muyeye, one leg in the air, off his hip, lifts this all the way for 6. Muyeye took full advantage as this time he's driving on the front foot through extra cover for 4 runs. Ill discipline maybe as Taylor brings Muyeye again, that glorious back foot punch through the covers. The outfield's picked up speed throughout the day and that one races to the boundary for 4 more. Hartshorne beginning his 3rd over as short, and Muyeye again, that pick up off his hip, this time 1 bounce for 4. He's got to 43 here, and this time he's taken a back of a length delivery over mid-on's head for 1 bounce 4 down the ground. Hartshorne, and this time short and wide, and that is back foot drive, and this time flashes at a wide ball that goes down to 3rd for 4 more.
It'll run down to 3rd, man. Oh, there we go. He's looked past his stumps there and didn't play at that, and Finch has clipped the off stump. Finch bowling to leaning. Oh, is that an edge? It's gone through past first slip. Roderick has thrown himself at it off the bat. I believe so.
Short and wide, and there's a man back, but he's got absolutely no chance. 4 more.
He comes in again and bowls, and well, that's short. Muyeye he helps it on its way really on the leg side. Finch for 5, playing no shot. Brooks bowls leaning, blocks the last ball of the day. But the evening session has been dominated with the bat by Muyeye, who is 80 not out off 84 balls. Jack Leaning is with him in and bowling, and this time runs for Leaning, half volley outside the off stump, and driven very nicely through the covers for 4. So the first boundary of day 3. Taylor in again, bowls. Muyeye drives, square of the wicket. It's going to go all the way, I think, to Kashif Ali is in pursuit. It just keeps him interested, but actually reaches the rope out there in the middle.
That's a body shape.
Taylor in, bowls, and Leaning drives. That's 4 more. That's glorious. Beautifully executed cover drive. It was a half volley, to be fair, but Leaning has gone out there.
As he waits for the ball, and is that hitting where it has? His LBW right in front there. It looked like At first he was trying to leave it to me, but brought the bat down way too late anyway. It's hearts on to Muyeye, takes him on. Again, is it in the air? It might be,
All the
but
way.
that has flown away for 6. That is just a pickup shot from Muyeye as well.
Brilliant.
Stern, as that's run down to third. That's a lovely shot from Tuanda Muyeye. That's deft from him. Little run down through third for 4 runs, but
Superb in both innings. And there is the 100 as he drives out on the offside, and look at him celebrate. Charges through to the non-striker's end, helmet off, punches the air and gives a little bow to the balcony, which is lovely if he wants to, but you know, that shows no signs of getting out. That's a beautiful straight drive, and Tom Taylor at mid-off running across, thought he was going to stop it to win the game. It's that sort of a game, and there's 4 more as he just runs this down to third man. He is scoring at a phenomenal rate given the game situation.
absolutely massive for them in the status of this season. Shot from Joey Everson. That's a lovely off drive from him. Full from Adam Finch. And that has gone for 4 off the bat of Everson. It's Finch then to Everson. Goes a little bit short, and Everson has flayed that through the offside. That's a lovely shot on his toes. Showing really good hand speed through it. Back foot drive up on his toes, and that is 4 runs from Everson. Utility bowler suffering. Was that an edge from?
Yeah.
It is indeed. He looked nervously behind him. Joey Everson pushing forward, slightly indifferently there. Wasn't sure of where the ball was moving to, and did he need to protect his off stump? He tried to do that, and it's ended up a low catch. It's a good catch actually from Gareth Roderick as well. Grief around that defeat, but whipped away by Tuanda Muyeye. Bat speed there, and that's gone up through wide, long off. Frank, you'll know better than me. I'm not entirely sure. That's driven by Harry Finch. That's a lovely shot. Despairing dive by Adam Finch, and there is no run. It's just they are flying here. And that's pulled away by Harry Finch, and that's a good-looking shot. It's just gone for 4 there, but yeah, got to the boundary very quickly.
And balls, and that's short. And Muyeye has top-edged it, and he's got away with it. Oh my goodness!
It's you have to laugh, don't you, Bruce? It's a single dropped into the offside by Tuanda Muyeye. Oh, and that's a rash throw, and that might even go for 4 overthrows. And Tuanda Muyeye doesn't need any help.
Ties, magazines, scorecards, all sorts of things. 4 more for Finch here, I think. Off the edge, down to third man. Libby chases in vain. Comes in now, ball short, and absolutely smashed by Muyeye down the ground. Beneficiary, and he adds insult to injury because Taylor over pitches, and he drives beautifully through the covers. Harry Finch moves on to 30. You want them to be signed by Taylor. Bowles, big shout, LBW got him! Big breakthrough for Worcestershire. Tom Taylor can't believe it. Harry Finch can't believe it.
As Brooks bowls to Muyeye, it's a lovely glance. Fine, will Leach get there? He will. He's done really well there. Made up the ground really well.
He's in, bowls, and Stewart drives straight down the ground for 4. Bottom-handed punch, but over pitch from Finch. Capitalised upon by Stewart. He goes to 7. Finch is in, bowl short, and Stewart slaps him away on the leg side for 4 more. So Finch punished for 2 loose deliveries at the end of that over. Brooks bowls, Stewart drives. There's a magnificent shot, straight down the ground for 4. Brooks threw a hand down. I even thought he got a touch. I think he did get a touch, but
Finch bowls to Muyeye, goes for this one that's over the top. That'll be 6. That's a lovely shot. No, I beg your pardon, it's plugged. I do apologise. That looked all ends up like that was going. That's a lovely way of describing it. Just changed down. As I say, that is a fantastic shot. So that's going for 4 through long off. Well, there we go.
First class 100 for him. He got 179 last time, and he's 175 not out at the moment. 280 for 5, 19 overs left in the day.
A bit of a thinner contact. Actually, that's perfectly guided. Bisects the two fielders behind square. I was really talking that one down. That was a lovely shot from Stewart. Perfectly placed.
From them a little bit. D'Oliveira bowls, and Muyeye has taken it away a bit more because he's pulled a short one from D'Oliveira right down in front of us, right into where the...
Then he got 300 on that occasion. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Little clip. No back lift at all. Just timing through mid-wicket. That'll go for 4. That is a delightful shot from Tawanda Muyeye. Well, the shot previously looked ugly.
Leach bowls, and there it is as Muyeye plays it down on the offside. Jake Libby fields. They're through for a single. He's absolutely over the moon, Muyeye, running around in celebration, and the Worcestershire fielders applaud. A brilliant performance from Tawanda Muyeye. 200 not out for the young man. A double 100 off 252 balls. And
just eke out some runs. Oh, that got to be close. It is. He goes. Grant Stewart. It must be LBW. They're celebrating with Tom Taylor.
The white ball, Alex.
This one is guided away by Parkinson through third, and Bacon area there. He's got himself for 4.
Leach in, bowls. Parkinson can get 4 for this, I think. Beautifully timed. Square drive off the back foot. Joe Leach won't be impressed with that at all.
Balls. Parkinson facing again now. Was that an edge? He's gone! He's gone! It's caught behind, I think, by Gareth Roderick there.
Hartshorn again is in. And Muyeye's gone in the last over of the day. Muyeye has gone. James Hartshorn has picked him up, pushed at that one, edged it through, and Gareth Roderick takes the catch.
And that's a sumptuous cover drive. Well, there's your answer. In comes Hartshorn again. That's clipped off his legs there. Down to fine leg, and that's going to find its way to the boundary.
Leach bowls to Garrett. Is the edge that he has. He's gone. And that is the wicket that they crave. Joe Leach, of course it's him. It's a lovely shot. Cover drive. Take a picture of that one. And Gareth Roderick, 4 runs through extra cover actually.
Roderick waits and then just pushes that down. Oh, he's gone. So he pushes it down the ground, but it's a really sharp take from Jordan.
Shows you Hakeem Jordan. Oh, it's an edge, but soft hands from Kashif, and it's gone for 4. Worcester supporters aren't really bothered whether that's an edge or not. We've seen that throughout the game today.
In comes Garrett again, and that's a genuine edge as well. That's gone fine. It's a chase for leading, but he won't get there. No, it just beats him, so that's gone for 4 as well. On his way in, and he's bowled him, and that's a breakthrough for Garrett this time. He's rocked his off peg back, and it was left alone by Libby. In comes Jordan again then to Kashif, and he just cuts that away. That's going to race away for 4. And that's cut away.
Nice.
And that will find its way to the boundary as well. So Kashif.
Garrett comes in. Shot from, oh, that's a lovely shot from Rob Jones, who has...
In he comes, and it's just guided gently down towards third man. The man behind square on the offside in the deep is very, very square, so he'll not cut that off. And Kashif just clips that away through mid-wicket. That's going to just about make it to the rope. It does.
Nottinghamshire and Lancashire.
Ogborn in and then cut away behind square. It's going to beat the man at gully. That's going to go for 4 from the New Road end and driven down the ground. Beautiful shot from Kashif. Timed it beautifully. Wide of Parkinson.
Bowling well, picking up another wicket if he can, and Kashif Ali clips that beautifully. Bisects the fielders on the onside, just behind square. To Jones. Jones reaching outside the off stump, but this one's steered forward a square. Parkinson's trying to get there, and he gives up in the end.
In comes Everson down the wicket, And he has, well, it's not quite where he intended to go, but he's lofted it over mid-wicket. Is it going to find a way to the fence? It is. Kashif, it's an inelegant way to end proceedings, but end it he does. It's a thick outside edge that flies away over second slip. It's gone all the way to the boundary. It brings up Kashif's 50, and it also brings up back-to-back county championship victories for this Worcestershire side, with all the injuries and pressures and stresses that come with this game.